Hey, hey, sports fans. Welcome to Zach's Random Things. Okay, today we're going to be talking about March Madness. Now, the Sweet 16 has just gotten, the second round has just gotten over with, so Sweet 16 is up next. Now, that is just Thursday and Friday. Today we're going to be predicting who I think is going to win the whole thing. So yeah, we'll get into what I think, and then we'll go into my standings on my family's tournament, or whatever you want to say. So yeah, let's get started. So, first game, we have Auburn and Michigan. Now, I'm looking at Michigan, and they had a close game with the 12 seed. You don't do that. So, and then they had a not so close game, or a decently close game, with Texas A&M. I'm pretty sure it was pretty close, but then they kind of pulled away. Now Auburn, they just kind of cruised through things. Now Creighton did give them a scare, but Creighton is a pretty good team. I'm saying Auburn, but it's not going to be easy for Auburn. Now Michigan State and Ole Miss. Now Ole Miss, they have all the momentum. They just beat Iowa State, and they're really good. And Iowa State, in the first round, blew out their opponent. Ole Miss didn't do as well. But anyway, Michigan State, they've been doing great. But Ole Miss has more momentum, and I feel like Michigan State's going to be like, oh, they're the 2 seed, they're the 6 seed. Too easy. So I think Ole Miss is going to win. Alright? Now over here, Duke and Arizona. Listen, Duke's been just destroying every team. They beat Baylor by 20. They beat Mount St. Mary's by almost 50. And yeah, Duke won. Easy. BYU and Alabama. I would say BYU. But Alabama is just so strong. They're just so good. I gotta go without Alabama. So, Alabama versus Duke, and Auburn versus Ole Miss. Auburn and Ole Miss, that's going to be a game. Oh, I'm going to love to watch that if it happens. I'd probably say Ole Miss. I mean Auburn. Auburn because, well, they're the 1 seed for a reason. They lost 3 games all season, and Ole Miss is not that, and they would just be coming off of playing Michigan State, who can beat you up. So I got Auburn winning, going to the Final Four. And then we got Duke and Alabama over here. I want Duke to win, but I got Alabama winning. I think Alabama's gonna win. Sorry, Duke. Now we go down here. Florida and Maryland. Ooh. See, Maryland should have lost this game. They got lucky on a buzzer beater, okay. But if you're almost losing a game to the 12 seed, you have no chance against Florida. So Florida gotta win. Over here, Arkansas and Texas Tech. Now Texas Tech is not gonna win. Arkansas is gonna win. Easy. Arkansas just beat the 2 seed by 10. Arkansas is a 10 seed. They had to play Kansas first round, and then they played St. John's and beat them. Texas Tech stands no chance. Tennessee and Kentucky. I'm sorry, Kentucky fans. I'm really sorry, but your team is good every year, but they always sell. Like, they always fumble the bag. So, yep. Tennessee won easily. Purdue and Houston. Houston, we're a 1 seed. Too easy. Nope. Purdue. Now, you could argue Purdue, they played the 12 seed and the 13 seed. That's nothing. We have to realize Houston got to play the 16 seed and the 8 seed. That's really not that different. So, And Houston almost lost to the 8th seed Gonzaga. Purdue, at least they're blowing them out. So, Purdue, I got them winning. So then Purdue versus Tennessee. Okay. Tennessee got that for sure. And then Arkansas versus Florida. Florida for sure. Florida's guards are really good. And this tournament is, if you got good guards that can shoot, you're probably going to win a lot of games. So now the Final Four. Who did we say up here? Auburn and Florida. Bama and Tennessee. I got Alabama winning. It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game, that's for sure. So Alabama and Florida and Auburn. Florida and Auburn. Let's say Florida. I don't know about Auburn. Because Auburn, they seem like a regular season team. They just seem like, oh, we're going to do good in the regular season and then do terrible in the playoffs. Like, sadly to say, like my team, the Vikings. Yes, they were like that. So I'm going to say Florida wins. Florida versus Alabama. 2 southern states. Alabama can shoot. They have big men and they have good defense. I got Alabama, but it won't be easy. It won't be easy. Once you get from the Elite 8 to the Final Four to the championship, it's not easy. It's not easy. That's for sure. So I have Alabama winning it all. May be bold, but that's what I got. All right. Now, excuse me. Now, let's look here. Now, this is my bracket I filled out. And for my family, we were doing like a pick'em. So, here's who I got in my Final Four. Auburn, St. John's, who got eliminated. Very sad. Duke and Tennessee. I have Duke winning. Because Duke's my favorite team. Maybe a little biased, but not really. So right now, Auburn. I have Auburn winning. Oops. Right here. So I have Auburn beating whoever. That doesn't really count. Here, what? Okay. Houston and Purdue. I have Houston winning. Florida and Maryland, I have Florida winning. Tennessee winning. Texas Tech, I have them losing. So if Texas Tech wins, that would be... they play Arkansas. And then I have Alabama winning. Duke and Alabama, I had Duke winning. And then Auburn and Marquette. Marquette got eliminated. And I had Auburn winning, and then Auburn win, and then Duke versus Auburn. I'm thinking it's going to be Florida versus Alabama. But it could easily be Duke. All right, here's the standings. I am in 6th place out of 11. It's kind of middle of the pack. Now, I should probably introduce you to some of these people. So Joni Mockler 2. Joni Mockler right here, right above me, is my aunt. Joni Mockler 2 is her daughter, who is my cousin. She's in 1st place. She's 6 years old, by the way. She has Houston winning, and she's tied with my dad, Matt Cederstrom, my dad, for 1st place. Then my grandma, right here, is in 3rd. My uncle, who's in 4th, and of course my aunt, and then me. So if you look, these are the points right here. Summer, who is my cousin, has 49. I have 45. I am this close from being 1st place. About my math, 5 points away from being in 1st place. But then when you go to the max, which is the max points you could get, I'm third to last. And that is not a good category to be last or close to last in, so that's an issue. So I need to, like, do better for the Sweet 16. Otherwise, I'm not going to win this. But if you look, in round 1, I had 27. No one else had 27, except my grandma. 27 means that you only got 5 wrong. That's really good. And then I really did terrible in the second round. Of course, St. John's losing for me and Marquette losing for me was not good because I had them going. I had them going far. So that's not good. Now the Sweet 16. If I can get Sweet 16 counts for 4 points. 4 points each. So if I can get a few right, I could easily go to first. But that doesn't matter. So yeah, that's the video. Comment down below who you got winning it all, and just so you know, who I want to win is Duke. Duke's my favorite, but I want them to win. But I'm saying Alabama's gonna beat them. But anyway, those are my picks and predictions, and that's how I'm looking like in my family bracket, if you guys care. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and comment down below. Comment down below what you think, who you think is gonna win, and also cheer for me. Hopefully, I can win in my family. Thanks for watching. Bye.